Looks like we got a brand new Mili song to check out. Hi, folks, I'm Grim, and welcome to Grim Grooves. Today we're checking out Mili's Life We Sow from Promise of Wizard, which I believe is a mobile game that I've never really heard of before this point, but I'm excited to look into it because, Mili's always just amazing. And this is the first time I've got a chance to listen to a Mili song straight off the presses, so I'm excited. If you've got anything else you'd like me to check out, throw it down in the comments. And while you're down there, it would help out so much if you hit the like button and subscribe. I'd also like to thank my Patreon supporters, and also I've got a Discord now if you'd like to check it out. But without further ado, let's check out Life We Sow from Mili. This is so good so far. Like, I love the kind of Celtic melody or like old English kind of vibe to this. Really interesting, like very much fits in like kind of like typical fantasy setting, like 1800s, 1700s kind of vibe in like a fantasy world or something like that. This is the perfect kind of melody for that, or just like it just makes me think of like, I don't know, the Celtic countryside or Celtic music in general is very like light, interesting guitar melodies like this. And Mili or Cassie's absolutely fantastic. She fits in this vibe very well. And I've never heard them do anything like this, but this is really good so far. And the lyrics are also really interesting. Like that whole like children on the sand, children, like it flowed really well into each one, and ending with children in the sand, like, I don't know, it worked really well, like rhythmically, and it was really interesting. But I think we're getting into the chorus here, so let's check it out. Such an interesting percussion style. It's like very bubbly. I'm not exactly sure what kind of instrument that is, but it's really unique. Like, and the percussion's just hitting so hard here too. Like, it's such an interesting element to this song, and it's fantastic. Like, really interesting so far. I didn't realize this whole section. Sorry about that. I didn't realize this whole section of the song was the chorus, but it makes sense. It flows really well. Like, Mili's as a group are always really good at kind of flowing lyrics and melodies together in a cohesive way that really like hits. It sticks with you. It sticks in your head, like, because they're just really solid melodies, and there's a lot of really interesting hooks in the lyrics too that kind of just like flow really interesting. Like, the poetry of it is extremely well done, and it's something that sticks with you, and like I said, sticks in your head, and you'll have this random line from a Mili song just come up every once in a while and be like, oh yeah, it's a Mili, like they're really good. And yeah, I don't know. But Cassie's voice here, like I said, absolutely fantastic in this style. Love the violin coming in like just about 30 seconds ago or whatever. Really interesting addition to the melody that just added that extra little bit, and it was really cool to hear. And this chorus is fantastic too. As I said, like the lyricism is really on point, and of course Cassie's always just a fantastic vocalist. Let's keep going.
Happiness I have traveled all the way to here until I discovered being happy means to eat and grow and sleep. Do you sleep? Do you sleep? Chasing over happiness I have traveled all the way to here until I discovered being happy means to eat and grow and sleep. Do you sleep?
Such a fantastic little bass melody in the background too. Like this is such a solid song. Like the string melodies are all fantastic. Again, fitting that kind of old English vibe or Celtic vibe very well. And it's just very catchy, like very wholesome for the most part. Like there hasn't really been too much darkness with these lyrics, which is surprising for Mili, other than like talking about someone they love in a box. Like that's pretty much the darkest part that's been in the song so far. Not a bad thing. I mean, they're free to make whatever songs they want, the lyrics they want, and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just interesting for Mili to not have some very dark lyrics and subject matter, I guess. But very solid song, very interesting.
Do you sleep?
It's that bubbly percussion I was talking about. Interesting way to end it. That one was super interesting. Like, so much different than every other Mili song I've heard, and I've heard quite a few at this point, but they're always so unique. Like, there's a few that have kind of similar themes, kind of similar vibes, but overall they're just all so unique and hit so differently, and such different styles. Like, they're just such a talented group, and they're able to make so many unique styles work every single time. Like, it's just crazy. There's not very many other bands and groups that can experiment so much with so many different styles of music and always do them so well. Like, I never would have expected this song is a like kind of Celtic old English style like ballad that is just, I don't know, so interesting and so unique. Like, it's something I haven't heard at all from Mili before, but they killed it with this one. Like, it seems like almost every song they do, they choose to just create or start like a new style, a new genre, something that they've never done before, and just blow it out of the park, blow it out of the water. Like, just do a fantastic job every single time and kill it. Like, that was incredible. Like, it was so well done, so interesting, had so many interesting elements to it. Like, they hit that kind of Celtic or Old English vibe just perfectly. Like, this would fit really well in like a movie set like in a fantasy world with dragons and all that type of stuff, like, or a video game or whatever. Like, maybe that's what Promise of Wizard is. Why they made it like this, I don't know. I don't know anything about Promise of Wizard, but regardless, I do know that Mili is fantastic, and they did an incredible job with this one. It'll certainly be added to my playlist because it's so unique. Yeah, that was so cool. But anyways, thanks for hanging out, watching my reaction. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, and until next time, later days, folks.